Got a nice one here.
Excellent. We're gonna put the net on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna clear the line.
It's rolling everywhere.
All you have to worry about is the anchor line.
Okay.
Go to the left. There you go. Getting this out of the way. Doing good. Now go that way. Real hard to the right. Get them out of the anchor line.
Up and right into the fly line.
We'll get it. Fly line's better than the anchor line. Awesome. Got him.
There we go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just did a fly
fish.
change.
Yeah.
We just got to keep changing until we figure it
All
out.
it needed.
Tara, we're here on the Roanoke River in Weldon, North Carolina. It's March time, and that means the shad are running. And today we're going to try to catch these shad with flies.
I've never caught a shad before, but I love tarpon fishing. One of my favorite things to do. I hear these fish have a lot of energy, and they jump around like tarpon do, kind of a baby tarpon, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I've never caught a tarpon, but I have caught these shad once before, about 7 years ago, and they do jump, and they are strong, but we're not using a guide today. So we got our work cut out for us. We're going to use your extended saltwater experience and my mountain trout experience, see if we can kind of try to figure these guys out.
I think we'll be able to do this.
All right, let's give it a try, see what we can do.
All right.
All right, Tara,
All right.
we finally got one of these things so we can see what they look like.
Okay.
It's a little one, but it is a shad.
It's still a fish.
They
That's
can be
right.
caught.
Nice. Little jump there. Ready?
Scoop them up. Awesome.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna get them bigger. We just had to get one in the boat. Okay, Tara, see how they do kind of look like a little baby tarpon.
I see that.
They're in the herring family.
Mm-hmm.
And he ate a little brown bonefish fly.
So we know we're doing something right.
Okay, this is what they look like.
Okay.
All right, thank you, fish. I just kissed a shad. I don't know if I need that on my page. All right, there we go. Okay, we can do this.
Here you go, little buddy.
Might be slow to start, but we're gonna figure this thing out.
I think it's interesting that they
Steady
have bonefish.
retrieve, occasional pause, let it sink, just keep changing the retrieve. We'll figure out what they want.
That's right.
All right, net girl, way to
Nice.
go.
Thank you.
Go get some more.
All right.
Excellent.
Yes.
Way to go, Tara.
Got a fish.
Got a fish. Once his chin comes up, just skate him right on over here.
Let's bring him on so
There
he doesn't
you
end up
go.
fly line. Yes.
Yes, Knuckles. And you have a new species.
Yes, I do.
You set those down there.
I do.
Woohoo! All right, Tara, new species.
Yay.
Yes!
My first shad.
First shad, woohoo!
That's great.
All right, let's get this guy back in the water.
That was a fun little fight too.
Does your life feel complete now?
It really does.
Yes! Way
Thank
to
you.
go!
Thank
You know,
you, thank
people
you.
always ask me what my favorite fish to catch is, what species. It's always a new species. It's my favorite thing to do is to catch out something that I've never caught before.
Right.
So you can mark that one off the list.
That's all right. And I will.
Way to go!
Thank you, Ollie.
Way to go, fish!
Ollie, about when do these fish start showing up?
It's a temperature thing, but usually right around the 1st of March when the water starts getting up in the 50s.
Okay.
It's easy for me to remember right around March Madness, ACC basketball. Mark it on your calendar.
Gotcha.
And it might be a little bit early or it might be a little bit late, just depending on the water level and the water temperature. I think water temperature is the most important thing. Mm-hmm. And they're coming from a long way away. And they're usually here for 3 weeks to about a month. And then they turn and head back in the ocean, and then the stripers come in. So they get two fisheries here. They get the shad in March, and then the stripers come a little bit later.
I gotcha. I just had a looker there.
All right. I think we got our next
Didn't mean-
wave of fish coming in.
I think so too, because there's been a few rolling out here. All right,
Okay,
Ollie.
Tara, that was just several minutes after that color change. I'm throwing in a little shallower water than we were throwing in, so hopefully we got something figured out here. This guy's tugging good.
Oh, nice. Oh, and a little jump.
There's our jump. See if he's gonna do another one. I'm gonna pull him to the left, just keep him off your line.
That's a nice sized fish too.
Okay.
Beautiful. Oh, sorry.
Got him,
You got him?
got him.
Okay.
I'm gonna lift his chin up, just skate him right on over here. There we go. Good net.
Beautiful fish.
All right, we're getting up in size.
We are. You are.
All right, you're due. All right, Tara, we got a bigger fish here.
It's a beautiful fish.
Our stock is going up.
That's right.
I gotta be careful because I got 2 flies on there. If he starts thrashing, one of those hooks is going in my hand.
That's a nice size shad.
Here we go.
Wonder what that fish weighs.
Well, camera always makes them look smaller. We're gonna call it 2 pounds. Come here, baby.
Sorry.
Dip the net down just a hair.
I dip it down.
Here we
Do you
go.
want the net?
Look at that.
The water.
Tell me that doesn't look like a baby tarpon.
Yeah, it really does. Look at the spots down the side.
It's a pretty fish.
Yes, it is.
See, we even got a scale just like a tarpon too.
Nice.
All right. We're all casting that direction.
Okay.
Good job, net girl.
Thank you. Good job.
All right, Tara, 2
All right,
casts,
Ollie.
2
Nice.
fish. Okay, it's a little smaller, but it is a shad. And as soon as we get this fish in, I'm gonna let you have the sweet spot over here.
Alrighty.
Because that's the way I am.
That's another big.
There we go. I'm gonna lift your chin up.
All right.
Right
There we
there. Excellent. I'm gonna set this rod behind you.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Small, but good fight.
Oh yeah. Got a nice little jump out of him. Took the bottom fly.
You know, it's not as pretty as a rainbow trout, but it's still a good-looking fish.
I have
Streamline, built for speed.
Yeah, I like the silverfish better.
The silverfish are good.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now,
Pretty
I'm
little
gonna move
guy.
you right here. I want you to throw right in the sweet spot. Tara, it's been about 10 minutes since our last fish, so I'm gonna start changing flies.
Okay.
We have caught one on that fly, so I want you to keep throwing it in different water types, keep changing the different retrieves till we get them patterned.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, we're gonna change locations altogether, but we have 3 different water types here that we can keep throwing different colors at. Now, shad are in here spawning, so they're really not feeding well. They're just eating these things out of reaction. So fluorescents work good, pinks, limes, fluorescent whites.
Just about anything.
So I'm gonna actually
Right.
have 2 different flies on and see if we can get dialed into what they're doing. And since we have you and I here, we can keep changing all these different things to kind of cut through the learning curve, figure out what they're doing.
We end up changing flies a lot in saltwater, and you just gotta keep the fish guessing what's coming at them.
And they're keeping us guessing, but we're gonna get it figured out.
He's pulling. Got a nice one here.
Excellent, we're gonna put the net on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna clear the line.
It's rolling everywhere.
All you have to worry about is an anchor line.
Okay.
Go to the left, there you go. Get this out of the way. Doing good, now go that way, real hard to the right, get him out of the anchor line.
Up and right into the fly line.
We'll get it. Fly line's better than the anchor line. Awesome, got him.
There we go.
Yes.
Thank
Just
you,
did a fly
fish.
change.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep changing until we figure it
All
out.
it needed.
All right. I'll get the fly out,
Okay.
and then we'll let you release the fish.
Okay. Sounds good.
Didn't you say something about kissing your next fish? I thought I distinctly heard something about smooching the shad.
We'll wait. I'll smooch the next one. Hey there,
Hold
buddy.
up, let's take a look at him.
All right.
They don't have any sharp fins. There you go.
Get
Nice.
a handle on this guy.
Way to go.
Look at that fish. Oh yeah, beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Look how the sun hits him. You ready? And he's off.
Nice. Bam.
That was good.
I think it's the electrical tape on your wounded hand. Way to go.
That's what happens when you don't fish for a while. I think you should fish more often so you don't have to worry about electrical tape.
All right, let's clear that line, get off the anchor line, and let's get another one. Yes. We got to fish. I'm gonna play this one on the reel. This is just like saltwater fishing. You remember when we were trout fishing, we had to worry about rocks and ledges?
Right.
All I got to worry about right now is that anchor line, so I'm gonna pull the rod away from the anchor line. This is a good fish.
It's a great fish.
And I might switch sides from you if he cuts the corner. Come on, get out of that ankle rope.
There are definitely some big shad out here right now.
Okay, stay out of the anchor line. Come on, he's wanting to get, there we go. I'm gonna lift his chin up and then just scoop him. Tell you what.
There we go.
Not big, but boy, what a fight.
I don't know, I think that's a pretty big fish.
I am very impressed with these fish. Actually took line. Come on, baby. It's on that pink and white one. See how fragile that mouth is?
I do.
See that little hole? That's why I let him take line instead of trying to horse him in like that last one.
Right.
That is a good fish right there.
Oh yeah.
And he's fat. That's what we came for.
So would that actually be a female?
Don't know. It was a birdie fish.
Right.
It's gonna get kissed anyway. All right, thank you, fish. Thank you for the fight.
Swim off.
Okay.
There it goes.
All right, that was on the pink and white again.
Okay.
Seems the color of the hour. And I am letting it sink a little bit deeper in that run because we moved the boat just a few feet.
Right.
And now we're out there in that deep channel, so we're gonna let it sink a little bit more. Long, steady retrieves.
Okay.
All right, you're next.
I know.
Oh, I just had a follow right there. We almost had our first double. Okay, is he close?
He's close.
All right.
He's ready.
Watch the anchor line.
I'm gonna plane him at
2 points. 2 points. We almost had a daily double.
I know. Almost.
All righty.
All right. My
Can you believe that fish
All right,
swim hundreds of miles to get here?
I know.
Give you even a greater appreciation for him.
It does. I don't want to squeeze its belly.
Awesome.
Let some sun hit that thing.
Awesome.
Just see the glitter. Let's put him back. Ready to
All
go
right.
too.
Fly change.
That was quick. I
We
know.
changed it back to a white.
That was all it took.
There we go. Let's keep on them.
See what happens.
Let's keep on them. I see you trying to get that anchor line.
It's a decent sized fish.
It's a good fish. Getting ready to take some line.
Good.
He ate that brown bonefish fly.
Good.
Come on, baby. Come on and jump for us.
Get those
There we go.
That was so tarpon-esque.
I'm going to keep his chin up right there. Excellent.
There we go.
All right.
These
If we
are
could catch
almost
trout this size,
I know.
that would make my job a lot easier.
Might have a meal. Very pretty.
Here we go. All right, give me that fly back. Here we go. Another good fish. Look at that belly on that thing. All right, see you, fish.
Ready to go.
Excellent.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Here we go.
That's fun. I like that.
I do too.
Simply put, that was just a good day.
It was. We caught some fish, and I'll explain to you in gear time. They were not fishing quite as deep as they needed to be, and he'll talk about that in gear time. But yeah, the hickory shad comes every spring. A lot of people look forward to really the beginning of the fishing season here in North Carolina, and so if you've never tried the fly rod, try it. It's just as much fun as the ultralight.
Well, as we say, anytime you're fishing with a fly rod, it's good conversation. Let's go to gear time.
Terry, you caught your first shad today. How was your first experience on the Roanoke River?
It was a great experience. These little guys fight. They put up a great fight.
Was it worth the drive up here from Wilmington?
Very much so.
Would you come back and do it again?
I'm ready to come back tomorrow.
Well, I do too. We did good today because you're a saltwater girl and I'm a mountain guy. So we came down here without any help.
Right.
And I think we held our own, even though some of the locals caught more fish than we did, but we did pretty good. We had a
I
good show in
agree.
there. We had some tough conditions with the wind. Our fly lines were a little bit off, so we had to focus on the shallower water. The guys who were catching the most fish were using 40-foot full sinking lines where we just had these little 6-foot sink tips.
Right.
So we had to concentrate on the shallow water. So yes, I definitely want to come back with a heavier fly line so we can get down deeper in those deeper runs where most of the fish were being caught. But we did
Right.
good.
Oh, I agree.
Tell me about the rod you're using today.
This is a 6-weight, which is one of my rods of choice whenever I'm fighting lighter fish. It's great for punching through the wind, but as windy as it was today, I really wish I had something more along the lines of an 8. Not quite that high, but
Right.
it would have helped me personally punch through the wind.
Well, I had a 7-weight rod and it did a little bit better in the wind, and we were throwing some really heavy flies today too. Combination of heavy flies, sink
Yeah.
tip lines. We also added split shot on there. Not a joy to cast, but I think if the conditions were right, you could have done really well with that 6-weight rod and had just as much fun on these smaller fish as
Right.
opposed to a 7-weight rod. But anyway, I think we did good. I definitely want to come back.
I do want to come back, and something that I will do next time is through the winter when I'm not fishing a lot, I will probably do a little more casting just to take care of things that can happen to your hands. If you haven't been fishing in about 3 months, you can wear
I
a
like
blister.
the field dressing. I
Yeah.
like the field dressing.
Well, I'm just glad that we had it because it really helps out a lot, and
Because we had to do a lot of stripping.
a whole lot of stripping, and you can wear a blister easily because the fish that I'm usually targeting I can see come toward the boat, so I'm not really casting
Right.
until I see the fish, and then
Right.
at
So
that
you're not
point,
casting all day long.
No, and this water here had me casting a lot more than usual.
Right. And speaking of this winter, I
Still
do need
fun.
to come down and do the red fishing with you at some point.
That's right.
And you can show me how everything's done down there.
I would love that.
Excellent.
Alrighty,
I enjoyed fishing with you. It's been a year.
Thank you so
Let's make
much.
sure it's not a year before our next fishing
we'll
trip.
do that. We will do that.
You want to try to catch one more?
I would love to.
Let's do it.
All right.